Hey everybody, welcome back to Donald Ball Photography Podcast this August 8th, 2018. And what a lovely start to this day, this week, middle of the week. Gonna put these podcasts out once a week, so it'll be every Wednesday. And hopefully I can stay with a schedule. So stay tuned. And this podcast is brought to you by Top Wolf Outdoors. That's my shameless plug for my outdoor channel on YouTube. So go check out my Top Wolf Outdoor channel on YouTube. I'll leave links and descriptions and all that kind of good stuff. Just type in Top Wolf Outdoors and you'll be able to find my outdoor channel over there. I discuss survival, fishing, outdoor activities, hiking, camping, all that good stuff. So go over there, like, subscribe if you will. And yeah, give my outdoor channel some support. So let's move on into this podcast. What I wanted to talk to you guys today is a little more background on how I kind of got started, when I got started, some equipment that I've used in the past, and yeah, let's get on with it. First, of course, way back when I was a kid, my dad had several cameras. Pretty much don't know all the ones he had. I know a couple that he had. I think one was the Zeiss Icon Flex, the best I can recall and kind of brought up and what it looked like at the time. That was on those old style cameras. You kind of look down at it, and you had it at your kind of like waist level to take a picture, or chest high or something. That was kind of cool. Played with that for a little bit. That was kind of fun. What I remember. Then we got into like the Kodak Instamatic X15, the kind that had the started out with the little flash you attach to the top, and it's got like 4 flashes to it. I think they upped it to like 6 flashes at one point. I'm not for sure. Don't quote me on that. Just kind of going on memory here, but that was a fun camera to have. Along with some of I never really got into the disc cameras. I was still using the Kodak Instamatic that I recall. So that was some fun times for sure. The old 35 millimeter film cameras, if I can speak today, would be nice. But let me grab a quick drink. And yeah, so, and then just kind of got into my first cameras. I got the old Polaroid originals, point and shoot, and then a picture pops out in the front and you wave it in the air and voila, instant picture. And at the time, hopefully nobody really moved, because if they did, there was a blur. Pretty fun stuff. Just was doing like tractor pulls and photos of family and dogs and cats and what have you with the old Polaroid originals. And then I started to up my game. We got into this Four-Wheel Drive Club, World Off-Road Association. A lot of fun times was had there, and I had picked up Minolta XG1, the old 35mm camera. I think that's my first actual kind of fancy camera. I had a few lenses, a nice bag, and I was starting to really get some great pictures I thought were great, and got some cool pictures. And then it got stolen out of my truck. I was really heartbroken because I love that camera. As a matter of fact, I may look up that camera up on eBay or something, or Amazon, or maybe get it for nostalgia reasons. Then after that, really kind of heartbroken. I had to get another camera, so I bumped up to I was a Minolta fan, so I picked up the Minolta Maximum 7000 with all the little bells and whistles that come with. Had a couple extra lenses, and I had a 500mm lens to go with it, and shot some great pictures of our mud bogging events and family and pets. Not much landscape or street photography at that time, just your basic pictures that you take, and kind of got off of it a little bit and got into some hard times. We all been through a little bit of hard times, and I ended up have to sell it. Didn't want to, but just one of those things we go through. And probably a couple years went by, and I really missed it. So I went and bought another Minolta Maximum 7000 and gathered up all the goodies, the bells and whistles, the lenses all over again, and I ran across the data back that you can put on the back of the camera to give you time and dates and stuff like that. So that was pretty cool, and ran with that for quite a bit. Just doing the same old things, mud bogs, family. Started getting into some lightning photography. I've got a couple good pics of lightning. At that point, I had met a guy that is known for his lightning photos down here in Florida. I actually lived just a couple miles from him, come to find out. Met the guy, great guy. If anybody remembers the Lightning Stalker, check him out. Check him out if you can find him someplace. He's got some great pictures of lightning. He taught me some good tips, and from there I started chasing some storms and getting some lightning, and your night photography, the moon, stars, time lapse, kind of getting into all that. So that was a lot of fun. Then of course, my luck kind of ran into some other hard times. No big deal, things happen. Naturally had to sell it again, and that was, I really did not want to sell it, but ended up selling it. So then that really started into like I don't know, I was out for like 3 or 4 months without a camera, so I picked up this little Minolta Zoom 160 just to carry around. Little 35mm, little fun camera with a zoom on it. Took fantastic pictures. Just kind of held around with that for a while, and then the video days started coming in. Everybody wanted videos, so my little first video shooting was one of those Minolta video camera recorders. It had a bag to carry it was a VCR in a bag you carried around, and I did that for a little bit. That was fun, exciting. Then just started, I still had my Minolta Zoom 160, and still was in the video stage there, and got one of those Sony Handycams. Got a good deal on one of those, so picked up an upgraded Sony Handycam. It still had the mini VHS cassette in it, and you had to, if you wanted to play it in your VCR, you had to buy an adapter thing. You put it in, and you'd be able to watch videos through there, or you can get it off the camera. But yeah, ran with that combination for quite a while. So I had the Handycam and my Zoom 160 from Minolta, and kind of laid off a little bit there from doing much of anything. Just kind of worked, took a break for about 3 years or so, and then my YouTube adventure started. And started out with a Vivitar 786 HD that lasted me a good bit. Got some good video. That's a great one. I upgraded to a Nikon L28, kind of a point and shoot kind of deal. Little nice camera there. Then a buddy, a great friend of mine, sent me an Ekin H9, and I had been using that for a couple years, and I was really thinking at that time, which is pretty much up to date, is I wanted to get into taking more pictures. So with that in mind, I kind of went around to pawn shops and seeing what was available, and I picked up a Nikon P500 for video. I wanted to keep doing videos. I wanted to look more professional. We'll get into that later. But yeah, with the Nikon P500, I got some good videos, got some good pics from it. It's a great little camera, but then it's like, I need something I can interchange lens, step up for just taking pictures. I still use the Ekin H9, the Nikon P500, and my Vivitar for my YouTube stuff. So then I picked up this Nikon D3200, and just recently, and right out of the box, right out of the get-go, I had it for half a day and went and took fireworks photos, which I did a pretty good job on for my just having it for half a day. And that's pretty much up to date with my camera equipment, my pretty much backlog of where I come from. I definitely miss some of the cameras that I've had. And yeah, once again, I'd like to thank our sponsor one more time. That's Top Wolf Outdoors. Check out the YouTube channel. That's my YouTube outdoor channel where I do hiking, camping, survival, fishing, archery, all that good stuff. Alrighty guys, I appreciate you guys stopping in and have a listen. As always, there'll be a link to my a YouTube page that this will be on. And yeah, till next week, y'all have a great day, and we'll see you, or we'll talk to you in the next podcast. Once again, I'm Donald Ball Photography. You can reach me at donaldballphotography@mail.com with a phone number of area code 321-765-3458, and check out my website www.donaldballphotography.com, and that'll take you to my Shutterfly. Have a great day.